Libra ascendant, Libra rising. You are having an eclipse in your 8th house of deep emotions. It's hard to let go of these emotions because you have Taurus there. That's why I couldn't let that shit go. Something that happened a long time ago, right? Not to say that it wasn't a real thing, not to say that it wasn't tragic, because by the way, that is Scorpio energy, deep, intense emotions. Especially if you have Taurus there. Taurus is magnetic. It holds onto. It's a magnet. You can let it go, but it just doesn't drop off. That's Taurus. So there may be a lot of work that you need to do to let go of that stuff. Do you use material things to bury stuff? And do you find that the more things you have around, they can be used as distractions from some of the painful experiences in your life? I'm only saying this because you have Taurus energy in your 8th house, and that is the house, the location of shared intense energy, but normally wounds. Normally like that tragic kind of stuff. It means that you're going to have a connection also to material things and money possibly. It doesn't mean that you look at people who have that stuff and think the world of them. No, it literally means you like fine things. You have a good eye for quality and material things. It's inherent within you because you have a past life. You have other lifetimes. You have soul memory of having quality surround you. The finest of the finest. It's the best of the best. It's good food, beauty, peace, abundance. This is a new moon. So this is a new beginning. Well, Libra ascendant, Libra risings, some of them have that Capricorn energy, the material realm, Capricorn in their 4th house of emotions. And so that's there too, reinforcing it. So when we talk about this new moon, this solar eclipse new moon, it does say something new is coming. Okay. Something that you value and something that somebody else values, new bonds and new experiences with people. It's an opportunity to begin fresh again. It's an opportunity to hold something and someone else of value, a new experience with old souls, possibly people that you've had past histories with that you'll be making new history with. If that makes sense, making new history with. Yeah, because once it's over, it's history, right? This can be money, by the way. You've got one of those charts where you've got the money in the house of deep emotions, right? Of history and of the past and of, like inheriting money. So that's a possibility as well. I should mention that, having Taurus in the 8th house. All right, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 degrees. Now, when we talk about the May eclipse, that's in Scorpio. So this is your 2nd house of moolah and income. And that's going to be May 16th. And that eclipse is at 25 degrees. Do you have something at 25 degrees? Chances are something big will occur if you have something that matches these degrees exactly. But a new beginning, right, is your 8th house of shared emotions, things that you have shared emotions about, might be art and creativity. It's like the house of deep emotions. So it's almost like therapy, but doing it in a creative way, possibly too. Not realizing that art can be a source of therapy for you, whether it's doing art or talking about art, or having your hands involved in it in some way, shape, or form, possibly teaching. It's a mixed bag there, but a creative element. So it could even have to do with food because it's Taurus, clothing, knitting. It could be, textiles, fine art. Okay. And this May eclipse is a lunar eclipse. So it's a release. It's a full moon lunar eclipse, likely releasing a job or releasing some form of income. Maybe you got to pay some taxes because that's Scorpio energy too. But you might be reprioritizing. But having the Scorpio energy in your 2nd house means I'm moving on. I'm doing something different. I have a different value now. And so this is some interesting energy. See the degrees in your chart and let me know. It's like creating something out of nothing, using your emotions. Powerful stuff.